Once a horse was running quickly down the road. It seemed as if the man on the horse had somewhere important to go. Another man who was standing alongside the road shouted, "Hey, where are you going?" And the man on the horse replied, "I don't know." Asked the horse a Zen master who was standing nearby with some of his disciples, looked at his disciples and said, "Did you all see the man who just passed from here very fast on the horse? What do you think about this incident?" The disciple said, "Master, the horse was out of control and it was taking rider to some unknown destination." Listening to this, the master smiled and said, "My pupils, this horse is a symbol of our mind. This is how our mind is just like a galloping horse, and we are just sitting on it, riding it without a clue as to where it is going. We don't have any control over it, and it continues to pull us in the direction it wants to. Most of the people live their life just like this, just at the mercy of their habits created by their mind. If you ask yourself, what are you doing or why are you doing? So you might be surprised to learn that you are just being dictated by your habits and not by your free will. We are at war with our mind. We struggle incessantly to have control over it. Even if we close our eyes for just a minute, we see a deluge of images and thoughts across our mind. It becomes difficult for us to calm our mind even for a moment because we don't have any control over it. We have never tried to control it. Mind is like a horse. If you have control over it, you can take it anywhere you want, but if you lose control over it, then you will get lost in maze and will never be able to reach your destination. If we see in our lives, we will find that it is our mind which is the cause of our happiness and sorrow, peace and distress, progress and failure. One who controls his mind ultimately attains happiness, peace and progress, but those who are in control of their mind ultimately get sorrow, distress and failure. That's why we should always try to control our mind. But now the question is, how can we control our mind? How can we break free from slavery of mind? Here we will discuss about some ways by which you can have control over your mind. These methods are very simple but very effective, so listen carefully. First method is breathing exercise. It is that our breath is the reign of our mind. The more you will have control over your breath, the more you will have control over your mind. The breathing continuously changes with your emotions. When you are angry, you might notice your breathing gets quicker. Similarly, when you're afraid or you have lost, in your mind you can find certain breathing pattern in your breathing. One easy way to calm your body and control your emotion is to slow and deepen your breathing. Try breathing slowly into your nose and out of your mouth. By doing this, you will find that after some time, you will be able to control the emotion in your mind and feel calm if you can practice breathing exercise every day for half an hour in the morning. Then you will have better control over your mind for the whole day and you will feel joyful. Second, try to live without something which you are addicted, never get used to, something so much that you cannot live without it. For example, if you cannot live without your mobile phone, then sometimes spend few hours without your mobile phone. If you have the habit of watching too much TV, then try not to watch TV for one day in a week. If you eat too much fast food, then try eating it only once a week. By taking a resolution like this, you can have control over your mind. Third, control the mind with intellect before fulfilling the desire that arises in your mind. Just think about it. Think about the consequences. With consequence will be bad. Then explain it to your mind and try to curb that desire. For example, if you have a desire to smoke cigarette or drink alcohol, then immediately think about its consequences. Think about the harmful effect of smoking and drinking. By doing this, your mind will automatically give up the bad desire arising inside you, and it will start to come in your control.